Customs Form 28. Request for additional information. Before you begin, here are some details you must consider. The requested information in this form is necessary for proper classification and/or appraisement of your merchandise, and/or for ensuring import compliance of such merchandise. Your reply is required in accordance with Section 509A, Tariff Action of 1930, as amended, 19 U.S.C. 1509. All information, documents, and samples requested must relate to the shipment of merchandise described on this form. All information submitted will be treated confidentially. When does Customs request additional information? When there are questions regarding any of the following: tariff classification, intellectual property, customs valuation, affiliated companies, anti-dumping measures, among others. What can Customs request? Customs may request the following: completion of forms, additional documents, samples, among others. The response to a request must be provided within 30 days. If a reply cannot be made within 30 days from the date of this request, or if you wish to discuss any of the questions designated for your reply, please contact the CBP officer whose name appears on the front of this form. Completing the form. Sections 1 through 11. These sections are completed by Customs based on the information provided during the entry process. Section 12. This section requires the following: indicate if you are related in any way to the seller of the merchandise. This includes members of the same family, including brothers and sisters, whether by whole or half-blood, spouse, ancestors, and lineal descendants. Partners, employer and employee, any person directly or indirectly owning, controlling, or holding with power to vote. 5% or more of the outstanding voting stock or shares of any organization and such organization. 2 or more persons directly or indirectly controlling, controlled by or under common control with any person. Additionally, you must explain how this relationship influences the price paid or payable for the merchandise. This term refers to the total payment made, either directly or indirectly, for imported merchandise by the buyer to, or for the benefit of, the seller. It excludes any costs, charges, or expenses related to transportation, insurance, and other CIF charges. Identify and give details of any additional costs or expenses incurred in the transaction, such as packing, commissions, proceeds that accrue to the seller. This term is defined as the amount of any subsequent resale, disposal, or use of the imported merchandise that accrues directly or indirectly to the seller. Royalties and/or license fees. This term relates to those amounts that the buyer is required to pay, directly or indirectly, as a condition of the sale of the imported merchandise for exportation to the United States. Assists. The term assist means any of the following if supplied directly or indirectly, and free of charge or at reduced cost by the buyer. Materials, components, parts, and similar items incorporated in the imported merchandise. Tools, dyes, molds, and similar items used in the production of the imported merchandise. Merchandise consumed in the production of the imported merchandise. Engineering, development, artwork, design work, and plans and sketches that are undertaken elsewhere than in the United States and are necessary for the production of the imported merchandise. Section 13. Mark the documentation provided to clarify any questions, such as copy of the sales contract, manuals, catalogs, or detailed product usage and operation information. Breakdown of components or ingredients, including weight and cost, from before assembly to the finished product. Request for general samples or samples for a specific shipment or batch. Section 14. In this section, the CBP officer will add comments, clarifications, or notes related to the case.